Tonight we'll tell you about a man who is leading his country to disaster. The man is Recep Tayyip Erdogan, the president of Turkey. His dream is to become the leader of the Muslim world, and to achieve this dream, he is abusing his power. He is picking fights with neighbors, insulting world leaders, waging proxy wars and fighting territorial battles. But a majority of Turkish people do not support his agenda. His party's ratings have fallen to 31%, and the Turkish economy is in no position to fuel his world domination projects. The currency has fallen, the growth rate is at a 10-year low, but Erdogan persists in his plans. He is waging wars, left, right and centre. He has started a proxy battle in Nagorno-Karabakh, indulged in muscle flexing in Libya, Syria and around Cyprus, kicked off a fight with America, sided with Pakistan against India on Kashmir and practically called the French president mental. He did, in fact. Like Newton said, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So Erdogan's adventurism too comes at a cost that unfortunately the Turkish people are having to bear. Because as the Turkish president waged these battles to claim leadership of the Muslim world, Turkey's economy has sunk. Turkey's currency is in a bad shape. It has hit a record low of 8.15 against the dollar. It has lost 26% of its value this year. Turkey has spent $134 billion in the past 18 months to prop up the lira. Seems like those efforts have failed to deliver. These are difficult times for the Turkish economy. Inflation in Turkey reached 11.7% last month. The Turkish Central Bank has raised its inflation forecast to 12.1% this year. A high inflation rate means the goods in the market become more expensive. The people of Turkey will have to shell out more money to buy anything. And they have only their leader Erdogan to blame for this crisis. This is the longest rout for the lira since 1999. And there are three reasons that are driving the fall of the Turkish currency. The rift between Turkey and France, the threat of sanctions from America over Turkey's purchase of the S-400 missile defense system from Russia, and the growing geopolitical tension, mostly of Erdogan's making. I'm talking about the conflict in Nagorno-Karabakh and the dispute with Greece in the Eastern Mediterranean. Now, who is driving all of these disputes? Recep Tayyip Erdogan. It was Erdogan who started the fight with France by insulting President Macron. It was Erdogan who bought the S-400 from Russia, even when Turkey faced strong opposition for this deal from its NATO allies. It is Erdogan who is supplying Azerbaijan with proxy Syrian fighters, egging them on to keep the fight against Armenia going. And it was Erdogan who kicked off a fight with Greece in the Eastern Mediterranean. Now, the Turkish economy is paying the price for his bullying and misadventures. Does Erdogan not see all of this? Why does he persist? What is driving him? His Ottoman dream, the dream to rebuild the identity of Turkey as a Muslim nation, with him as the leader, the dream to lead the Islamic world. Erdogan is trying to project himself as the savior of the Muslim faith. Even today, when the lira was taking a nosedive, the president was busy saber-rattling with the West. He accused Western countries of attacking Islam to relaunch the crusades. It's a term that refers to a series of medieval military expeditions, religious wars between the Christians and the Muslims. Listen to what Erdogan had to say.
They literally want to relaunch the crusades. Since the crusades, the seeds of evil and hatred have started falling on these lands, and that's when peace was disrupted.
Huzur bozulmuştur.
It's an issue of honor for us to stand against the attacks against our Prophet who honored Mecca, Medina, Africa, Asia, Europe, in the whole world and at all times.
Samimiyetle karşı durmak bizim şeref meselemizdir.
Standing against the attacks on the Prophet is an issue of honor for us. These are Erdogan's words. It is increasingly becoming clear Erdogan is moving Turkey towards Islamic authoritarianism, waging proxy battles, fighting diplomatic fights to push only his own agenda, not his country's. Thank you for watching Gravitas on WION's YouTube channel. If you want to stay up to date with what's happening around the world, then subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much for watching WION. The world is one.